Who got the best top out of my top two hoes? I think they neck and neck. You had a chance to blow your Glock, you froze, now you got less respect. He has to pay with his life for this, and on B, it was time to collect his debt. I wonder who next to check. My team really play ball and left shit stretch. Throw shots out to Chris Vett, call him then walk down, give his ass the rest. My squad, I ain't switch yet. If you don't see him around, his ass arrest. They keep trying to call, phone on D&D with a bunch of unanswered texts. So many high cross, giving me last to believe, made me care less and less. TTG one trade, fuck the ops forever, we drop the race. Show niggas we don't play. GMM in a high him blocks with Drake. Score like a fast break, dunk on a nigga. He come block the paint, raising the crime rate, locked in with all the killers, bitch, I'm a face. I don't give a fuck if he Muslim fast, and I still give him something hot to taste. I was hanging with hoodlums, just survive. Getting so high, couldn't concentrate. G23 on me when I'm sliding, nigga. I feel like LeBron today. 12 snatch me up, then I'm silent, nigga. I ain't trying to conversate, huh? Ain't no bitch, who the fuck is you talking to? I said a blitz, now my little brother hulking you. Hollow tips to his top, if he act like he losing his man, I'ma show him my.
I'm told it is a done deal. We are going to get Teofimo against Shakur in New York City last weekend in January. I think January 31st is the targeted date right now. I've said this before, I don't necessarily love that fight in the ring. I think it has the potential to be a stinker based on the styles of both guys, but Shakur is the top dog at 135 pounds. Teofimo is the top guy at 140 pounds. If you can get guys of that caliber in the ring together, that's a good idea. That's a good fight. I'm glad they finally got it done. I think Madison Square Garden is going to be the location for that fight, and I'm glad they got it done, and we're going to see those two guys in the ring.
Hey, man, what's good with y'all, man? This Blunt Sports, man, back with another video, episode, whatever y'all want to call it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. On the way to 1,000 subscribers, man. Once I get there, we'll be doing a cash giveaway. You know what I'm saying? So subscribe to the channel, man. We getting there. We're going to keep growing. We're going to get this shit on our own. You know what I'm saying? We don't want nobody standing on our shoulders talking about they help us, did this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hit none of that shit. So therefore, I'm in my own box, in my own zone, fucking with the people that fuck with me. You hear me? So let's get into what we here to talk about. Man, Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez is right there to getting finalized. We just need the official fight announcement from the ring. I like to get my shit. Shout out to my guy Shadow Boxing. Me and my guy Shadow Boxing, we had a conversation. We like to get our confirmation from Ring Magazine. You know what I'm saying? That's like the source that let me know that this shit is real. Now, Chris Mannix, you know what I'm saying, he's close with Turkey, you know what I'm saying, he's an insider. So I'm taking his word for it. I'm taking Chris Mannix's word for it, especially I'm taking his word over niggas on YouTube who sit in the box. You dig what I'm saying? So that shit not even a question, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take his word. He said it's a done deal. I seen Shakur tweet out the other day, you know what I'm saying, talking about shout out T.O. and stuff like that. And, you know, T.O. said it's next, you know what I'm saying? So it should be next. January 31st, that's what I'm hearing, at MSG, Madison Square Garden. Not the Hulu Theater in Madison Square Garden, the actual, you know what I'm saying, where the Knicks play at. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Ewing and goddamn, you know what I'm saying, Melo and Spreewell and them boys like that, you know what I'm saying? Renato Bachman, you know what I'm saying? You from the Carolinas. You did. But, so that's big news, encouraging for the sport of boxing. I love it, right? So, speaking for the sport of boxing, you got people who really don't like the sport of boxing. I'm going to explain why. Because I heard Chris Mannix say that he think it's going to be a stinker, right? Why do you think it's going to be a stinker? Y'all can't appreciate two guys that's technically sound, you know what I'm saying, using their IQs, trying to set up their opponents. That's boring to y'all, right? Y'all got short attention spans, bro. Y'all can't pay attention to details. Y'all are like children. Y'all got to see somebody, you know what I'm saying, do some shit that you want them to do. Now, mind you, the same people that saying that they think the T.O. and Shakur fight to be boring are the same people that think Tank and T.O. would be exciting, though. Or they think Tank and Shakur would be exciting. Why you say that? How can you say that? Tank Davis has the lowest output in boxing, or one of the lowest outputs in boxing. So how can Tank and T.O. be exciting, but Shakur and T.O. can't? Make it make sense. How can Tank and Shakur be exciting, but Shakur and T.O. can't be exciting? Make it make sense. Those three guys kind of got the similar style, counter punches, like to be on their back foot. I said that before, man, when you know what I'm saying? I said that before. I told people I don't think Tank and Shakur will be as exciting as people think. You know what I'm saying? Because Shakur just gonna neutralize that little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Neutralize that power. And he just gonna outpoint the motherfucker. He gonna box the shit out of him. People ain't gonna like that shit because Tank ain't gonna be able to knock him out. Like Coach Calvin said, he won't let us do what we do. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. You know? But besides that shit though, I'm a boxing fan. I like technically sound boxing. I like chess matches. I like to see people, you know what I'm saying, fight, you know what I'm saying, do lead hand battles and shit like that. I like to see that shit. I like to see them set up the opponent. Who gonna outsmart who? That's what I want to see throughout 12 rounds. And then another thing that I'm gonna put on your mind, I don't think Shakur Stevenson is trying to put on a dub performance though. I think Shakur Stevenson learned from that Edwin shit. If it ain't nothing wrong with him, you know what I'm saying, you go get the gusto. He sat down with Williams Zepeda like I knew he would because he fought in the inside before. I don't know why it was such a new thing for people. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, people purposely leave out shit. They purposely try to act like they forget shit just to push a narrative. Very disingenuous people out here in this world, you know what I'm saying? Just got to watch them, man. You got to be careful who y'all listen to, man. I say that often in my video. Just be careful who y'all listen to, man, because a lot of them like to push narratives and like to leave out information on purpose just to try to paint a certain picture, man. So, but besides that, Shakur and Teo is a great fight. You got Shakur trying to go up to 140, go straight for the top guy at 140, and you know what I'm saying, become a two-time lineal, two-time ring, four-division world champion, five-time world champion before the age of 30. Big shit, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing, I heard KQKC say this. He said, Shakur beat Teo, right, at 140. It doesn't make him the man, right? But these are the same people that crown. He said it don't make Shakur the man because he ain't fight everybody at 140. But these are the same people though that'll sit there and say Tank Davis is the man at 135 and he ain't fought no top guys at 135. Make that shit make sense. You see what I'm saying? It works for what they wanted to work for. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know, it's not based off the truth. It's just based off them not liking somebody. So Tank is the man at 135 without beating none of the top guys, right? He's the man at 135. But if Shakur go to 140, beat the perceived to be number one guy in the division, he's not the man at 140. You got to make that shit make sense to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to KQKC. He funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? He funny as hell to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Entertaining. But that was some bullshit. That was some bullshit. I would be trying to make that shit make sense, man. So if Shakur and Teo is boring, then Tank and Teo is boring. And Tank and Shakur is boring. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Talking about somebody with a low output. But besides that, and then if Tank is the man at 135 without beating none of the top guys, then how the fuck can Shakur, how couldn't Shakur be the top guy at 140 if he beat the number one guy? Make it make sense. Is you hating or is you hating? You feel me? Like, that shit crazy as fuck, man. But I'm excited, man. I just, you know, I'm waiting for the official announcement to happen. You know what I'm saying? So we can get this shit on the road, nigga, because, you know, it's time to start back going live and shit. Talking about this shit, breaking this shit down. You know what I'm saying? You know, I like to give y'all the camp updates and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I try to find the little things that I can find from my location, you know what I'm saying, without actually being there, try to bring it to y'all, because I pay attention to details. I see little shit that a lot of people don't see, you know what I'm saying, and you know, and I got people too though that see that you know, send me stuff and things like that, man. But y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. This Blunt, man, we gone.